The hour we told you about a major development about downtown development. You might call it property horse trading. That is allowing HDR to build a new corporate headquarters downtown. But to do that, Omaha Performing Arts will sell its parking lot and get ownership from the city of 3 buildings. One of those is a historic building. Brandon Scott is joining us live tonight with more on that building. Brandon, what can you tell us?
Joe, the Specht building was built in the late 1800s. In fact, the same year that the French gave the Statue of Liberty to the United States. And it's a very unique building. Its facade is made completely of cast iron. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, but just because it's registered doesn't mean it's protected.
National Historic Places are not automatically protected by the national government. In fact, when a property like the Specht building is listed as an historic place, its owners aren't required to keep it intact, meaning if Omaha Performing Arts wants to tear down the Specht building, according to federal law, it can.
I wholeheartedly support our history, and I think in every case that it possibly can, it should be preserved.
Mayor Gene Stothert wants the Specht building to stay right where it is. But once the city gives it to Omaha Performing Arts, it's out of her hands.
Our hope is that they will preserve the one building that has landmark heritage designation.
If Omaha Performing Arts chooses to demolish the Specht anyway to make room for expansion of the Holland Center or to build a parking garage, that's when the city gets control again, because new plans would require city approval.
It goes to the city council, and then what follows that is the project plan, and that has all the details in it. That has to go to the planning board, and that has to go to the city council.
And you can see a memorial has actually already been set up here in front of the Specht building. Of course, the city could play political hardball and refuse to approve any new plans that involve tearing down the Specht building to build something else. And we have a long time to see exactly what happens here downtown. Reporting live downtown with producer Roger Hamer, I'm Brandon Scott, WOWT 6 News.